Hello and welcome back to the channel Blepharospasm My Journey. So previously I mentioned that I had taken some Botox shots um, when I was diagnosed. So I was diagnosed in October of 2020 and I took the first shot on March 1st. So I had to wait really 6 months, nearly 6 months to get my first shot. So meanwhile, I started the various platform exercises. So today I want to discuss some details about how did Botox help me and what are the issues I faced while taking Botox and all the painful times, but still how I took the support of Botox. So the first, my neurologist saw me and he made sure that I had blepharospasm as well as oromandibular dystonia, and he said now this is called cranial dystonia because it involves all the facial muscles, the movement disorder of all the facial muscles. So he said come, so the first one was um, a Zoom meeting, I guess, and to diagnose if I really have the dystonia. And on March 8th, he asked me to come over to the hospital, and I went there, took my first shots. So my first shots, as always for everybody, they are of low dosage. So they were at this corners and in this corners and all over the face. I think the number of shots were 20, 22 or so. Over here, here, and then here, and chins, and then here, all of these spots. So I took 22 shots, I think. And then as soon as I came back that day, I didn't see any difference. They are very painful to take so many shots on the face, and don't cry. You should, I mean, you don't even get the tears, right? And when he was giving the shots, it was quick. I thank my neurologist for being an expert in giving the shots. It was quick but very, very painful to take all those shots, so many shots, and sit still while taking those. So the first 3 days after I came back, it went from that to that. My eyes were totally wide open and I was so happy, joyful on cloud nine that I could finally open my eyes after 6 months and see the world normally. But after 3 days, suddenly my eyes again went there, or that, or that, or that. That's all. And even if I was trying to open my eyes fully, it would only open so much. So that's called the drooping eyes. And I had extremely dry eyes because there is no moisture forming in the eyes even when you blink. So my eyes were very, very painful, started to be very painful. And there was stiffness all over the face because I can't smile. My eyes don't open fully. I can't smile, I can't make any movements. There is absolutely a plastic face, a doll face, and nothing else. You can just be like that and make no movements, or anybody will know that you got the Botox shots. So it was like that. So we saw that the Botox was not fully working. It was not doing what it was supposed to do, like help me keep my eyes open. So always the first Botox is always a low dosage, so they ask us to come back after 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks I went back, got more Botox, more dosage, but still that did not work. But I had to live with that for the next 3 months with the drooping eyelids or eyes completely closing, difficulty opening my eyes. But I had one small support in this with the Botox. I had very little control. Previously, my eyes were totally shut and it was very difficult for me to open my eyes. But after I took Botox, I got little control. Like for a limping person, you give a cane so he can at least start walking using the cane. Limping, even if it was very painful, even if it was very difficult, he starts to walk, right? I was at that stage. Then I realized Botox is not the cure, it is just treating, managing the symptoms. The cure is in my everyday exercises, everyday meditation, and breathing. So I continued working on my exercises more, because I understand that's the final that's the only way of for me to get out of this condition. Then my second visit was June 2nd, 2021. That was a 3-month gap, and then after I went, I told him that my first shots did not work, and he suggested he give me four shots over my eyelids. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 on my eyelids, exactly over my eyelids. So those were a total of 26 shots. That really helped me, because he understood the dosage, and the place where the shots were given is changed, and I had a little more control on my eyes, and doing my exercises got a little better, though it was a lot of no control on the muscles. But with the Botox support, I was able to open, close, open, close, open, close. So it was indirectly training my brain to make the nerve path connections, that this is how it should be, and I should be opening and closing my eyes. So those were the ways I was taking support of Botox. And the disadvantages of it was very, 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 very difficult. At least the first Botox round in March, I could close my eyes during sleep, but from June I just couldn't close my eyes during sleep. They were not at all completely resting. Just imagine an organ in your body that is completely supposed to be resting is not resting, and in the morning when you wake up, how will you feel about it? So similarly, I was sleeping in the night, but my eyes were not getting enough rest, and I had severe headaches in the mornings. There were so many days I took off because I just couldn't wake up from the bed. Even if I tried to close my eyes, it was always they won't close. I would sleep, but my eyes were not getting enough rest. So oromandibular was worse in many different ways, and it was taking many different variations. Sometimes my cheeks were not working, my tongue, my chin, and then my nose, one after the other. If I was trying to work on my cheeks, my nose was flaring up a lot. If I was working on my cheeks and my nose, my upper lip was going up a lot, my upper lip. So one thing after the other, one thing after the other. But what I like about Botox is I got the support to do my exercises. I'm not sitting here and complaining. I really I'm thankful that I got the support to continue doing my exercises, though I had my own issues with eyes not resting enough and headaches. So I got my next shots with these continuous exercises going on and working on it and dealing with the Botox. So in 2 or 3 months, I would know my eyes are completely closing, and that's when I know the Botox is wearing off. So on 20th of August 2021 is when I got my third shot, and by then I had control over my right eye, but my left eye was not opening completely. So I was working totally, that was very normal for me, but that's not how we should be, right? So I asked the doctor if I can get a shot just on the left eye, because my right eye is already functioning and I was able to open and close like that. He said no, it should be on both the eyes, and he gave for both the eyes again. So my exercises started for both eyes. Then slowly I realized I should not be working on just that eye, and I should not make it a habit for the brain to depend on just one eye. And then I slowly closed. If I am opening, I'm opening with both the eyes, and then I used to open both the eyes. Even to this day, I will have a difficulty with my left eye. I'm still not completely 100% there yet, but I know I'll be there soon. I don't know when yet. I did not put a time limit on that. I just mentioned on the previous video how not to work on a time limit. Just keep working on your exercises and don't think about time. And that's what I'm trying to do. So after August, I kept postponing my Botox appointments, and I'm still postponing them. And I'm continuing to work on my exercises every day. And what I want to make, what the point I want to make here is that with Botox, my exercises had support. For a person with a broken leg, you give a cane to walk, and that's what Botox gave me. I started training my brain that eyes can be opened or should be opened and closed at will. And without the Botox, I'm sure it would have taken some more time for me to recover. But I'm thankful and grateful to God that I had Botox as support, and I'm really thankful for my neurologist who gave me very expert Botox dosage shots. And I hope this video helps you, and even if you are taking Botox, continue on your exercises and you will get better soon. Thank you, and my prayers will be with you all the time. Bye bye.